Sergeant Mike Barrow with the Houston Police Department Vehicle Crimes Division. Out here we're investigating an officer-related police major crash. It's spread out between multiple scenes. The way this occurred, a little after midnight, police were in pursuit of a robbery suspect in a stolen vehicle here in the north area. While in pursuit of that vehicle, we had one officer crash and roll their vehicle at the intersection of West Little York and 45. After that, more police were notified of this suspect and were in active pursuit of locating suspect. They located the suspect again over here near the intersection of West Mount Houston and 45. The unit behind me, both units behind me, were both lights and sirens in the direction of this police pursuit when they met in the intersection, these two police cars, and wrecked into one another. All of the officers were transported to the Memorial Hermann and the Medical Center. All of them were in stable condition with minor injuries, some possible broken bones. We're assessing those actively at this moment. The suspects were apprehended at in another area, still related to this area. All juvenile suspects, I don't have all the information on that. All that we know is that they were arrested. So as far as we know, we're working in active investigations, figuring out more of the factors of what led up to this. But we're very relieved that all our officers are in good condition.
How did the pursuit end?
So the pursuit ended, we believe the suspect vehicle then wrecked itself later, further down the roadway here. And when they wrecked, the suspects bailed out and our officers were on top of it and arrested those suspects from that scene.
Are there any outstanding suspects that you're looking for?
At this point in time, there's no outstanding suspects that we know of.
You know what the original stop was about? Was it like an attempted car stop or something? Or?
Yeah, so what we were told and the information we were provided was this was related to a robbery that was committed earlier this evening, and that robbery resulted in the theft of this automobile. And from there, officers took note of that report and were actively looking for that vehicle. And when they found the vehicle, they got behind it and lit it up, and it began a pursuit.
Do you know what directions the constable and the HPD were traveling? Were they?
Yes. Yes, we believe that the HPD vehicle was going westbound, and the Precinct 1 constable was going southbound, and they literally met in the middle of the intersection, kind of a T-bone fashion, and pushed each other where you see them right now.
And they're both single man units?
Yeah, single man units. Both of them were transported, and we're just very relieved that they're going to be okay. Minor injuries, maybe some broken bones, but overall stable condition.
Any suspects injured in the air crash?
Unknown about what the status of those suspects are. To my knowledge, they're brought into custody with maybe minor injuries, but again, it's still kind of unknown at this point in time.
Are you willing to disclose where the suspects crashed?
I don't have an exact location as of right now.
How long will the intersection be closed, do you believe?
We'll probably be out here for another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, while we're breaking things down and doing our measurements. So I would invite all citizens, to avoid the area, at least this intersection. The freeway's fine, you can get over the freeway, but here on the feeder road, the intersection of West Mount Houston and 45 is going to be shut down for about an hour and a half. Buenos días, yo soy Sargento Barro con el Departamento de Policía de Houston, que trabajamos en los crímenes entre vehículos. Aquí estamos investigando una escena, un incidente que pasó aquí por la West Mount Houston y la 45. Todo eso empezó por medio de unos oficiales que estaban persiguiendo sospechosos manejando un vehículo robado. Un oficial, mientras que estaba persiguiendo ese vehículo, chocó en la intersección de West New York y 45. Y desde ahí siguió los sospechosos aquí por la West Mount Houston 45. Otros oficiales, uno por parte de la policía de Houston y otro de los constables de Precinto 1, ellos dos chocaron en el medio de la intersección. Afortunadamente los oficiales que estaban involucrados en esa perseguida, todos fueron transportados al hospital y están estables no están criticados ni en sus heridas. Los sospechosos que estaban persiguiendo fueron encarcelados, ya los capturamos ahí, pero ahora estamos muy aliviados que los oficiales están bien. Ahora estamos investigando todo lo que estaba pasando y para ver si hay otros factores que causó ese choque, pero de momento todo está bien. Le pedimos a los residentes que evitan esa área por unas hora y media mientras que estamos investigando. Pero pueden cruzar por medio del freeway, todo está aquí abajo en la Westbound Houston y la 45. Bien.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias a usted.